Hello, this is Michele, and welcome to this guided meditation on working with chronic pain. Let's begin by making sure the body is in a comfortable position, as comfortable as possible right now for you. Sitting in a chair, lying down on a bed, or on the floor. And allow the weight of your body to settle down toward the earth. Taking a few deeper breaths and letting go a little bit more on each out breath. Remind yourself that any sounds in your environment or my environment could be used as reminders to return to the breath, that there will always be distractions, but we don't have to be carried away by them. Allow the breath now to settle, to find its own natural rhythm. No need to change the breath. Simply notice how your body is moving in response to your breathing. Place your awareness on the chest expanding and relaxing. Your belly rising and falling. And if the breath is affected in any way by your illness or your pain, notice this with a kind, gentle awareness. And as best you can, release ideas about right or wrong, expectation, and simply rest with an awareness of how things are for you right now. For some, it is helpful to create an image as you sense the breath. Most often it's a wave flowing up to the side of the earth and returning back out to the ocean. And we notice the movement of the breath as a similar rhythm. And you may have an image that works for you. Use your imagination in your own way to help your mind and your body settle in and around the breath. Notice the qualities, duration of each breath, how each is unique. And if you notice that your body or your mind begins to tense up in this experience, remember that as you notice, you are being aware, and you can gently let go again without judgment. You may need to do this many times if necessary, practicing kindness, gentle awareness. Perhaps experiment with including any pain, any discomfort in your body can be allowed within your field of awareness. Perhaps breathing in and out of those spaces. Naturally, we resist feelings of pain and discomfort, though this leads to increased tension and increased pain and discomfort. Use your breath to help to soften the edges around the pain. Use a tender, gentle awareness. On the in and the out breaths. As you use the breath to soften resistance to pain and discomfort, you may notice that your experience is changing. The sensations may become different with each breath. Experience how it comes into being and then passes away moment by moment. Expand your experience now by noticing whether you're willing to invite in pleasurable dimensions into awareness. And they may be very subtle. Perhaps your hands touching something soft. Perhaps it feels good to have a deeper breath, or the sun is shining through the window and warming your skin. Can you move your attention in your own way and scan through your current experience and notice even the smallest moments of pleasure, even if they're fleeting? And notice whether they arise and fall with each moment. And you may notice that each moment of life contains elements that are both painful and elements which are pleasurable. And this is the way things are in our world for all of us. Be aware of any tendency to harden yourself, judging your pain, or grasping after pleasure desperately, all understandable. But with kindness, just notice these tendencies if they occur, and in those noticing moments, relax back into a broad field of compassionate awareness. Now expand your awareness still more to include an awareness of others. Bring in an awareness that all persons experience a mixture of pain and pleasure, moment by moment, in much the same way that we are right now. We each have our unique story, but the range of experiences by all living creatures will be very similar. Might we allow our own experience of pain to become a moment of connection and empathy for others who are in pain? Rather than turning in and making it a moment of isolation. To live is suffering at one time or another, in one way or another. And life experiences pleasure in one way or another. Can you remember now to breathe in a kindly awareness towards your own experience, and at the same time allow a kind awareness to permeate the in and the out breath as you think of others. All of life breathing in like the waves on the sea, rising, falling. Can you soften with your breath those hard edges of separation, releasing into a sense of all that we share, and experiencing your connection with all of life as you sit or lie here quietly with your moment by moment breath. If you're moving into sleep, you may wish to pause this meditation. Otherwise, in your own time, bring the meditation to a close, coming back to a full awareness of the body, lying on the bed or sitting on the chair, or wherever you are. Tuning into your contact with the earth, tuning into the movements of the breath in the body, and to your awareness of your surroundings. Before opening your eyes, taking in your surroundings with your senses. Remind yourself it's important to surrender to any craving for a certain outcome. But it does not mean you've failed or not meditated correctly. Acceptance of the way things are gives us strength, and there is no need for blame, for judgment, for creating more pain with our thoughts. We must remember that even if the body feels painful, ill or weak, that the mind can experience moments of peace, calm, and freedom. A regular meditation can guide us through to this knowledge and wisdom. Rest in this quality of awareness for as long as feels right for you. And when you're ready, you may wish to slowly wiggle those toes and fingers, opening and shutting the hands gently, if possible. And when you're ready, slowly and compassionately move on to looking around at your surroundings and to moving your body with compassion and awareness into the rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Namaste.